What's up, guys? Today we're playing Dragon Ball Sparking Legends. That's right, Sparking Legends, not to be confused with Sparking Zero. Now, while this game does look like the boring old Sparking Zero, this game has Dragon Ball Legends' very own Shallot. So I thought we'd celebrate his release right here on the channel by playing a couple matches with him.
I smell a powerful fighter.
Alright, so we got Shallot loaded up here, but just playing Shallot by himself doesn't really make this feel like Dragon Ball Sparking Legends. So what we're gonna do is kick it up a notch and actually add some of today's meta from Dragon Ball Legends into our team, and we're gonna take that into online play. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think of a Legends unit in today's meta that's wreaking havoc on everyone, it has to be Super Saiyan God Goku.
Ready for the next round?
That's right, this character is an absolutely offensive glass cannon monster with a destructive combo chain, a deadly coming out special, a killer legendary finish ripped right out of the Battle of Gods movie, and that just leaves me with the most obvious choice of pulling this unit straight out of Legends and bringing him into Dragon Ball Sparking Legends. But I hear you. How am I going to recreate any of that in Sparking Zero? Well, like I said, this unit is an absolute powerhouse, but he has a unique wing card that buffs him for an entire 15 times, allowing him to remain explosive on the battlefield. So you're hopefully looking at our main damage dealer right here. We'll be using the most recent patch notes, allowing for buffs to last longer, making him even more present on the battlefield, and hopefully swaying the match more in our favor. So expect to see a lot of Shinra aura popping up, just a lot of it. Besides, it's just Goku's Crimson fighting spirit.
This is awesome. Just the kind of excitement I was looking for.
Okay, so in Legends, it's a 3v3 battle system, and while I cannot officially call them sisters, their bond is unbreakable and their duo is dynamic. I'm talking about the female Saiyan prodigy Caulifla and the woman berserker Kale.
I'll try my best.
Kale and Caulifla join the fray together as the universe's strongest pair. These legends share one unit and often tag team into each other to extend their combos, dealing massive damage and swapping out to cover each other's weaknesses by changing their affinity type.
So with our game plan, we're going to be taking full advantage of the most recent patch notes as of me recording this video. This means characters like Shallot and Goku will be using every tool in their arsenal to a lethal dose. Shallot will be using his wild sense to pressure the enemy into burning up all of their ki. This allows for safe and easy punishes. And just like Goku, Shallot will be using his buff, Ancient Soul. This gives him an attack buff, a ki buff, and even his supers buffed. This will last for a total of 15 seconds. I think it's pretty safe to say with these buffs and these new patch notes in mind, this is going to be our main source of DPS. Goku's going to be popping his green card every chance he can get. This allows him to raise his attack power, his ki power, and even his defense. He's already going to be our main source of damage, so further buffing him is going to be insane. Killing Caulifla are finally switching between turns. They're going to be the other healthy while dealing quick, walking down damage. Caulifla will be taking advantage of her full power ability to suddenly make her a threat and allowing her to bulldoze the opponent and possibly set up for a dual ult. Meanwhile, Kel swapped in with an entire 4 bars of ki. That almost guarantees that we win the switch and ping pong tag, but it also makes it easy for safe pressure. This also happens to cover for Caulifla's defense debuff thanks to the brand new patch note. This will of course make it feel even more like DBF. Now while Kale might not have her Berserk counterpart, she does have Saiyan Spirit. This gives her access to faster ki charge for 25 seconds, and it also makes her hit harder and do way more knockback. You know, the good stuff.
They are the best.
So without further ado, here's the team, here's the emotes, and enjoy the content.
Getting into our very first match of the day with our very first attempt with this team. Let's see how it goes. We have our opponent right here, Bin 482, another Z rank, and hopefully we have a good match. He has no idea what's coming at him. So let's see how he does in Dragon Ball Legends. Okay, he blasts off first off rip, pretty good. So a lot of people tend to just run right at you. Oh my god, they're taking back shots already. Shallot wins the Vanish War. Oh my god, what a super counter. We're gonna reset neutral here. We're gonna try to approach him and just what we really want right now out of this entire situation is building up that skill meter. So we're gonna appreciate every Vanish War we get. That's gonna be an issue with these new buffs here, but Shallot with his very own buffs is gonna have a field day. Oh wait, super counter, Vanish War, get off me. Oh my god, I have not won a single Vanish War. He doesn't have bad internet. It's me. We should probably have warmed up first. We should have probably warmed up first. But just like him in Dragon Ball Legends, he will take a lot of punishment here. Right now, he's being punished. Just bear with me here, like I said, first match here. We'll make something happen right now, actually. We're going to go ahead and pop the Wild Sense. Free pressure. Oh my god, he gets off of it. Not protecting our Wild Sense good enough. So, alright, Lord. Yes, sir. Popped our green card. Oh my god, so did he. Alright, but we do have the key advantage here. So, if we get into advantage war, as long as I don't miss the timing, we should be fine. We are going through it. Alright, hold on. Let's see here. Oh my god. Shallot's gonna, yup, Shallot's doing Shallot things. Shallot did Shallot things! No, Shallot! Alright. Very nice. Shallot lives there. We are gonna switch him out for Goku. We're gonna do a lot of damage, and as soon as we can, we'll swap into Kale, or Caulifla. We have to go Caulifla first into Kale. Dance is the rules, unfortunately. Yes, sir, gut check. Alright, so it seems like this guy right here, seems like he's playing himself a bit of a Dragon Ball Legends team. So far, he got the new banner out. New banner for Vegeta and Goku are just wreaking havoc on people as well right now. Looks like. Oh my god. Goku's gonna swap out right here. Oh my god, we did not catch it. I saw it coming, but the button did not go out for me. She has no explosive wave. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, he's extending these combos. He's trying to go for something. Oh, what was that? I didn't do that. I tried to dodge it. So it seems like he's playing the Sand Invasion team as far as I can tell so far. It looks like he's playing the Sand Saga so far. He knew that Piccolo was ready this entire time. We're going to get Kale here in just a second. We're going to ping pong a couple times. Alright, she's going to extend it right here. Oh, she comes over. Oh, I thought it was 4. That's unfortunate. Still, like, plenty to win. Oh my god. Kale right now is doing what everyone else should have been doing, and that is winning undisputably. But we are still ahead. We are still winning this match, very much so, as far as I can tell. We just need to kind of clean up some of these things here and stop getting into these extended combos that he's got going on. So we're gonna try our best with that. Alright, we have our full power available, which we might pop. We might not have to here. Alright, we go for it. Yes, sir. That right there is beautifully done. Caulifla is putting one under. Oh, I think, yep, he only has this one right here. Oh my god. We might have caught him sidestepping here. Yep. He might come back with it, but he might not have enough, and Caulifla will take it.
The moment you decided to square up against me.
Talk your shit, Caulifla. Or Caulifla, however she pronounces you pronounce her name. Unfortunate. Let's get back into the next match here, and let's see what we do. We're gonna look out for Kaioken here. We're gonna try not to run into Solar Flare. That can be really pestering. Doesn't matter if it's in Legends or Sparking, apparently. Solar Flare can be very pestering. So Shallot's gonna go ahead and take the advantage on being aggressive, especially right now. So, whoop, oh my god, he got the combo break. Alright, Shallot's going in. Unless you're gonna try to get a grab here. Yes, sir. Good mix. We're gonna take a, oh, I thought he'd be I didn't think he'd be that aggressive there, so we're gonna take a full advantage of that aggression. Okay, he's getting some super counters in there. We have to get out of this. Alright, let's see whose buff is better. Let's see whose buff is better. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We do win the Vanish War. Gets off with a bench counter. Unfortunate. I swear I'm pushing that circle button. It's just not coming out quick enough. We're gonna try to leave Shallot in to build up more of his skill count, his skill meter. We're gonna at least try to get to 3. Oh my god, Goku's trying to take it back. How bad does he want it? Bro, pause. Whoa. Alright, Shallot's doing his thing. We're gonna just step in and send him away. Yes, sir. We're gonna swap in for Caulifla here. We're gonna try to build up her meter. Okay, it's Caulifla time. You heard her say it. He is trying to pop off here with this team. looks like he has Sand Saga going on so far, and I respect it. I respect it, especially on this banner. Has to feel really good for him. He must be a Legends fan. Alright. Oh my god, oh my god. What is he? Okay, he's popping off right here. We're gonna have to get Kale in here to cover for some of these weaknesses, because my god, what a mixed match. Oh my god, he's still popping off on him. Vegeta, please, mercy! Vegeta, they didn't know you were the prince, Vegeta. Gonna need Kale to step it up here, and yes sir, we're gonna catch that one. He has been pretty going crazy with these revenge counters, so it was only a matter of time before we caught one. But that pretty much is gonna let him know that we, oh my god, I dropped the vanish one. That will pretty much let him know that we are pretty much, you know, seeing them at this point. We're gonna try to continue to take advantage of Kale. What a guy right now. He's popping off on me. He's popping off on me. We do have the league so far. We have all of our characters alive. He is missing one. Oh, he tried to go for the ultimate mix-up. I don't know what he had cooking in his pot there. Thank God we didn't get touched by it though. We're gonna swap back in for Caulifla in just 1 second. We're gonna try to swap him in. Set something up nice for her. We are not gonna set up anything nice for her. She's gonna have to play rescue here. Okay, we get the super counter. Like I told you, we clocked those. We're no longer getting hit by it. We tried to let him know, but clearly he's not getting the message, so we're gonna let him know a little bit more up in his face about it. Oh. Okay, Vegeta's trying to be really aggressive and get us before we can get anything started. So we're gonna stay right up above him. Oh no! Alright, we did lose one here. Oh, what is that? What's up guys? I'll be commentating over this next match, which happens to be the last match of the video. Let me know if you guys like this type of voiceover down in the comment section below. Spoiler alert, we did go on a bit of a win streak with this team. I'm just as surprised as you are. I had no idea that they would perform as well as they did. I actually had a lot of fun with this team and a lot of fun with this idea. So if you guys would like to see anything else like this, or even see how long our win streak goes, I'm going to actually request just 5 likes on the video. I was really surprised by the amount of support that I got on the very first video, and that was all without any type of advertisement or I'm going to do this. So you guys really came out in droves, and that was pretty incredible. So let's see if we can do it again with just 5 likes. You can see that our opponent is playing a Tournament of Power team, starting actually out with a slept-on character, in my opinion, Dyspo. He actually got a buff because of the latest patch, now letting his install last for 25 seconds, I think. I still think that his skills should have changed his attack speed, because Dyspo just doesn't feel very fast in this game. He's also got 2 characters that turn into 4-bar monsters, that being Topo and Jiren. And Jiren arguably being the best 3 health bar character for singles pre-patch. He's a heavy-handed fast striker with an explosive wave, so he has a quick get-off-me tool that does more than enough damage. He has a regen, he can transform and get more health back, so our plan is to really be on top of Jiren the moment he hits the map. Topo's going to be slower, but he can tank really well, so it's not really his specials that I'm worried about. I'm more concerned with neutral, because while he hits very slowly, he has these very large hitboxes that can turn a situation really bad, and that's on top of the fact that he can also transform. I would have placed him as Anchor because of those reasons, but instead he has Goku. Goku's kind of an odd placement to me. Goku won't really be an issue unless he becomes blue. Now, his base form is very disruptive to neutral, and that's just because of his kit being instant transmission and full power. We saw earlier how full power forces people to become very aggressive and just run right at you, but I honestly feel like this team has everything it needs to deal with whatever situation arises. Now, I don't think this is a very beginner friendly team. It's definitely a you need fundamentals kind of team. It won't like carry you to the top of the leaderboard or anything. Especially in today's meta, it's not a top 10 team. I wouldn't even say it's a top 20 team. The thing is, the team is just too fair and honest for its own good. It's a team that relies heavily on the player's understanding of what's going on and situational awareness overall. For example, you can use the wild sense, but it's pointless if you can't actually get your opponent to hit you in a favorable trade to trigger its effect. There's no explosive wave to bail you out of combos, so it forces you to super counter. It's a team where, like in Legends, it encourages you to swap out so that you remain in an advantageous spot. Not so much in today's video, but in the other 20 plus matches I played with God Goku, it was actually his Shinran's aura that kept him alive You can pop the instant spark at any time, but because of the new patch notes, you have to keep in mind that there's a bit of risk reward with the new defense debuff. So it all boils down to what you, the player, can do with these limited characters. They're all good, but none of them are great individually. And that's why I think they're great for our first gameplay video, and hopefully the continuation of our new series, Dragon Ball Sparking Legends. This being our first gameplay video, I chop things up for easy digestion. I'm new to YouTube and I'm new to editing. I'm new to all of this. I'm new to even really coming outside of my box and sharing this much of my personality with people. I say all that just to say that let me know how this video came out for you guys down in the comment section below. Did this team live up to your expectations? Maybe not. Do you want to see more of Dragon Ball Sparking Legends? Maybe you don't. Let's just have a conversation down below. And I haven't forgotten about the trailer for the GT Dramatic Showdown. I lost all the footage after editing it, and I was just really unmotivated afterwards. I want to have an open book policy when it comes to the content creation process. The truth is, I'm just trying out YouTube, and I'm doing this for the passion of creativity that I have. So I can't promise you consistency, even though I have good intentions. I'm a person of progress, and I get very caught up on that specific journey, so when it's cut short and then I'm asked to do it all over again, I find the task daunting because I'm very meticulous already about every last detail. This then turns into me wanting to recreate it, but just leads into me overcorrecting. I'm impartial to the internet. I'm not caught up in it enough to be the creator I envision in my head, but I'm not the creator I know that I can be. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to say is that we're in the talking stage. I don't want to promise exclusivity to you, the audience, knowing that my heart just isn't all the way into it. Long story short, I just want to promise you transparency. So just know that you'll always have that here with me on this channel. Just grind with me and I promise we're going to come about these trenches together. Slow motion's better than no motion and all that. Now with all that being said, and to show everyone that I'm here on good faith, there's actually going to be a bonus clip at the end for you all to enjoy. I think you're really going to like it. It's a little bit of shit talking and a pop off at the end, so let's do an analysis of this last match and I'll tell you a little bit of our opponent, Ben. This video features Ben, our very first opponent of our new series, Dragon Ball Sparking Legends. He's a fellow Z-rank player who constantly found himself contradicting whatever I had going on or shutting it down completely, from just blocking my extended combos or revenge countering and just stopping my combo altogether. I tried my best to keep his combos extensively to a minimum, and there were times where I was just caught up in them and I just simply couldn't super counter. It wasn't so much his internet, really. He has no bad internet, even though he's all the way in the Dutchlands. It was really more or less that I just couldn't get out of the mix. So from here, it's very important that we keep negative interactions with Topo at a minimum. God Goku doesn't have very much health left, and Topo's pretty tanky. In this situation where I'm low on ki and I have very little health, I really just want to stall out for time and swap Goku out for anyone else. And while that is our main objective, this is still a fighting game, so when he has his turn, I have to interrupt with revenge counter, and when it's finally my turn, the goal is to get as much damage as possible, safe damage as possible, when I can get Goku out of there and swap out. Unfortunately though, Ben keeps a level head and actually wins the Vanish War because again we drop it. So this leaves us with one last character against the two characters that I specifically had to set aside a plan for, that being Topo and Jiren, two characters that transform and get a lot of health back and hit really hard, and I don't need them getting unnecessary amounts of ki back. Looking at his health bar, I noticed that he's gonna try to transform, and sure enough he does. I tried to hawk him down, but he got away from me, giving him access to a full powered Jiren. Full powered Jiren is everything I said previously about base Jiren, but now he's just mad. He has a more devastating punish game, faster combo strings, he gets health back, full ki bar, and he swaps out his health regen for an instant spark. I've never really looked at the stats, so I can't tell you numbers, but in terms of DPS or damage per second, Jiren has to be on par with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Since we failed to keep Jiren from transforming, the goal quickly became depriving him of getting any more ki by pressuring him to burn up all of what he has now, while covering our own ass by Wild Sense. But like I said, Ben loves to contradict my plans. So then the goal became finishing Jiren on the ground so that Kale is close to a spawn point for Topo. Winning the first major interaction killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Baiting out the revenge counter secures that he won't be able to transform or interrupt our turns anymore. But by this point, I'm on my last health bar, and I'm starting to think that we could really see the loss of our win streak. But instead, I get in that mode. We steal our turn back with a revenge counter, frame 1, get the fuck off me, we get into the Vanish War, but I'm not dropping this one, buddy, so it's send him off to King Yama, and that's how we save our win streak against Ben Ben.
I won't drag down Caulifla anymore!
Oh man, what have I gotten myself into?